Hey guys, it's Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thanks so much for joining me for yet another video. Today I am doing a flip through of my spell book journal that I kind of started creating, and I'm sorry I didn't video this. I was just kind of creating as I went and didn't really have a direction, so couldn't really focus on doing a video at the time, but I did finish it, and it's kind of fun. I didn't really expect to do a kind of Halloween themed or spooky themed journal, but here it is. So I kind of want to get started by saying that I have been creating these little guys. I call them my Mojo Men. You know, we all lose our mojo, right? So I had created these some time ago now, with the intent of, eventually like selling them. So I'm trying to get them ready for my craft market. Of course, I don't have them all done, but just these little men that I call my Mojo Men, so that you can get your mojo back and get your crafting on. Well, it turns out, of course, as you can see, I'm not done, but they're just silly little things, but I think they're kind of cute. I like this one in particular. This was the first one I made. Oh, I like him a lot. And this one is kind of fun too, this little girl. She's just kind of happy. Anyways, so I was going to create some little tags for these guys to see if I can get them, ready for my craft sale or whatever. They're just kind of fun little kitschy things. And it turns out that the meaning of mojo is actually, it's a noun, and it's a magic charm, talisman, or spell. And how cool is that to go with this journal? So I decided to include one of my little Mojo Men on this journal on the little closure here. And so the closure, I just kind of have these little pieces of ribbon and this bling and this little charm of a skull and crossbones. I don't know if you can see that quite clearly. And I just put it on a bulb pin along with my little Mojo Man. And yeah, so that's just with a ribbon crimp. Those are little pieces are put together. So I thought that was kind of a cute little way to have this on the journal. And of course you can take the little Mojo Man off. So yeah, this was honestly, I don't even know what to call it. It was kind of like a little case. I think I explained it in my last video that there was actually a plastic insert so that you could open it up and it was almost like a little box instead of a journal. But I took that out and then I redid the inside, put in some liner papers, and then I did a hidden spine because I didn't want to ruin that. I wanted that to show. So all that to say, this is a 2 signature journal now. It's just gorgeous. I'm kind of happy with the way it came out. I can't tell you how many pages are in it right now because I have no idea. I literally just finished it. So I wanted to get on here and kind of share it in time for Halloween, I guess. So yeah, let's just get started with flipping through. So in here, I of course have my letter to the journal owner. And then this is just a little pocket that I had created. And then I glued it on so it could be a pocket in the back. And then there's just this little, oops, we've got some motivation. Let's check our motivation before we go any further. It says, you can't control everything. Sometimes you just need to relax and have faith that things will work out. Well, there you go. We'll silence that though, so we don't get any more motivational quotes while we're doing this. So this is just a little fun piece, starting cash and wallet, kind of what the date is, what you spent your money on, just like a little tiny little ledger thing. I thought that was cute. Tuck that in there. This little envelope kind of expands, and inside I have a whole bunch of little things. I have some fun stickers. Yeah, just these little tiny journal cards that you can write on. And then in here I also have, let's see if I can get it. It's a teeny tiny, come on, it's super teeny tiny. It is a teeny tiny little journal. I did not make this. I got a whole bunch of these when my daughter had her little fairy door and the fairies left her little booklets. So, you know, you could write your teeny tiny little spells in there. So I thought that was cute. So yeah, we've just some little fun bits tucked in here in this little expanding envelope pocket type thing. So we'll put that back. I don't want to crush anything. I also don't want to get my head in the way for you guys. So let's see. Move it this way and I can kind of see what I'm doing a little easier. There we go. Tuck that back down in there. All right. So the digitals that I used for this, I had mentioned in my last video, most of the pages are from the Raven Printable Designs on Etsy. That's the name of the shop. And it's the Apothecary Kit and Apothecary Cabinets. So this one in particular is the Apothecary Kit. And then these are the Apothecary Cabinet. So you'll kind of see those throughout. I also have a whole bunch of other digitals that I used for the ephemera that have come from other shops. Unfortunately, I can't remember all the names of them because I was just kind of flipping through really quickly in my little digital library of things that I had, you know, purchased and downloaded eons ago. And so I won't be able to remember all of them. I'm sorry for that. But most of them come from like Raven Printable's design, I believe. So the first page in the signature, I love this. I think it just kind of sets the tone for the whole journal. It's a lot of fun. I have this here. Oh, I want to show you. I'm just going to use my book weight here. It is from, excuse me, this really fun vintage book that I got at a vintage shop quite a while ago. I think it's Ella Grace Vintage Shop, something like that, here in Calgary. And this one was called the Victorian Chemist and Druggist, and I just thought it was so fun to see all these kind of vintage type, you know, advertisements and the vintage kind of pharmacist apothecary stuff. So I included a couple of those pages in there. I thought that was fun. Okay, so that is what this is from. I did some light stenciling on here. Some coffee dyed paper, and then this is that Apothecary Kit. Oh, this is the Apothecary Cabinet page, and then these are the Apothecary Kit. And then I just created a little pocket, and then this is the Apothecary Cabinets. I made a little journaling card with a eyelet in it. Thought that was fun. Just some primary school paper. These gorgeous digitals. So lots and lots of places to write your spells or what have you. This is just a little sticker that I had that I thought kind of went with the theme a little bit. I did do some sewing around some of the pages just to give it a little bit of interest. Again, I want to make sure that I'm leaving enough room for the person to actually write in it or draw or whatever they want to do. This is a German dictionary page. This is I have, oh, what's it called? Do you guys know those Uline magazine books? Do I have one here? Oh, I have one, yeah. So we keep getting these, and I don't really know why. I mean, we bought something once from them, so I have this. And then what I do is, they're just thin pages, but I collage on top of them and then back them. And then I create like master boards out of them. So yeah, that's what I do with these. It's free paper, so why not use it, right? So that's what I did. I had, this is actually exactly what that is. I just collaged a whole bunch of different book pages and music page on here. And then I made it into a journal card. I fussy cut out a flower. I used my little crimp label maker, and it says herbs, and then sewn around and attached with this cute little paper clip. And then moons ago, I got these, I don't know what they're called. They're not tarot cards or oracle cards or something like that. But anyways, I pulled a couple out because I thought they kind of fit the theme of this journal. This one is Alchemist. I thought that was kind of cool. So just tuck that on the other side of that paper clip. And then we have the center signature, created some pockets. And then I have these little stickers that I stuck on there. I created some tags, put a little number ticket on there and an eyelet. And then again, just some little pieces of ephemera stuck in there. Just kind of some fun, interesting pieces to kind of explore and find. There's more of that German page. Like this digital is just, oh, I just love it, just gorgeous. Hopefully I'm in frame here. So yeah, lots and lots of places to write, but also some great images. This is a little flip up pocket with some writing space there. And then in here I included, this is Signs of the Zodiac, just a little ephemera piece. This is one of the little identification cards that I had created a while ago. And this says drug check print. I'm not really exactly sure what all that is for. It's a stamp that I got from the thrift store. And so yeah, just kind of tuck those in there. You can use them as journaling cards. This I thought, you know, maybe this is who she's gonna throw you could, you know, throw the hex on or a spell against, I don't know. I just thought it was fun to include in there. Those identification cards were a lot of fun to make. I do have a video on those, so definitely check out my playlist if you want to see how I made those. They were a lot of fun. And yeah, so just kind of lots of places to write here. I made kind of a little side tuck. This is a little specimen card I made. And then another little piece that says Heiser Pharmacy. I just kind of thought it went with the, you know, kind of interesting spells and moon signs and all of that, right? Put that in there. And then this is a feather. This is actually came from my cousin's farm many years ago. He has these amazing chickens, and they had beautiful feathers, and he collected some for me, and I washed them all up and disinfected them and all of that, and then I just attached it with some of my faux vintage tape that I made. I just thought that was kind of cool. And so that's the first signature. Oh, look at this, love that. And then going into the second signature, same kind of deal. We've got some of that book. This is leech jars, a large blue earthenware jar. You know, they put the leeches in there and then they'd use that to, I guess, suck out the bad blood. I don't know, kind of weird for me anyways. More of that beautiful digital. Coffee dyed paper. I just love these little jars, potion jars. This was actually a vintage Robin Hood flower envelope, and I just kind of folded it over and created pockets out of it. And then, of course, did a little bit of collage, put some stickers on this side. I did a little bit of stamping. And then, yeah, just stuck some ephemera pieces. This is another one of those pieces from the masterboard that I created from that Uline paper. Just a tag, and of course you have to have some black cats in your spell book, don't you? And then on this side is just some more little journaling things, a little tiny tag, and some of the leftover paper I had. More of that German dictionary. Some sew-in paper. And then here I just created a little top tuck, and then this is again another piece of that masterboard. I just love this little apothecary bottle, little tag to journal on. This is a little side tuck. This is from a book of British birds that I cut out. I thought he looked kind of ominous. And then I did create kind of like a little tiny spell book out of one of the smaller digital pieces. And so I just created some little side tucks in here that you can put stuff in, and then some journal pages. So a little tiny notebook in there for you. And then I have this fun little fabric flip that I sewed a little sticker on, and of course you can write underneath it and then hide what it is that you want to hide, I guess. Just make sure that tucked in there. So yeah, there's definitely no shortages of places to write in this one and things to find. This is just a little belly band, and I thought, of course, you have to have Severus Snape in there and his little, I don't know, what do you call it? His laboratory, maybe? I don't know. But, you know, kind of thought it was apothecary looking and with his spells, and of course he's got a wand, so a little postcard there. Thought that was kind of fun to include. And then this is a little flip-up pocket, little corner pocket, and I typed with my little typewriter, "You are beautiful" in there, so you can, you know, write on there as well. A little 3 of Wands sticker, thought that was cute. These are some little tags from the kit. I did create, using a large playing card, I kind of grunged it up. I used a wax doily that I had made, and then I actually took an old vintage book page and I printed an image of like a vintage witch on there, which was really cool to actually use the laser printer. I didn't use inkjet printer because I wasn't sure how the ink would actually react with, you know, the vintage book page. I wasn't sure how it would absorb, so I used my laser printer on that. And then one of those cards again. Just tuck those in there. And I mean, you can always back this and write on it as a journal card if you want. Tuck that in there. And then kind of come to the end here, got some more of that school paper. And then this little tag I created, just a little tuck, and then in here is a healing spell. Because of course you need a spell in your spell book, right? So I included one for you, and I thought healing was a good one. And then that is the end of this fun little book of spells journal. So let me know what you guys think of this journal. Like I said, I just quickly put it together this weekend. Just kind of wanted to get it done before Halloween, really. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'll do with it. I'm not sure if I'll post it on my Ko-Fi site, or Ko-fi, whatever you want to call it. You know the site. Or if I'll take it to the fair with me. That's not next weekend, but the weekend after. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'll do. Or maybe, who knows, I might do a giveaway. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'll do with it. Like I said, I just really kind of quickly threw this one together. So if you are interested in it, let me know. And I'll put it on my site for you. So yeah, I just thought this was a really fun journal to make, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So let me know what you think. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this quick little flip through. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and P.S. I love you.